Welcome back, guys. Waiting for Lynn to get off work, so I've come over to use one of the picnic tables here at McDonald's. Lynn's got 4 days of work left. Yeah! And then we are out of here. Anyway, what's this old carcass up to today? Guys, if you're liking the content, please subscribe. Yay! Okay, so what's this old carcass up to? Well, let's get into shedding the shit. Let things go, guys. If there's one thing that I've learned out of going to 2 different countries with cultures that are quite different, is the pace of life of the Philippines is so much slower. Sure, you get your pace of life people there too, and they just can't let stuff go. But boy, I tell you, that's the one thing I've been learning. And I've kind of taken up a sort of a new motto or whatever. Walk through the holes life offers you and bounce off the crap. There's a lot of crap going on out there. And if you're watching my videos to see how you might transition into living in the Philippines, first thing I would suggest, start shedding all of that Western media stuff that grabs a hold of you. Just let it all go. Honestly, it's up to the next generation. You know, leave it to them now. I've been surprised at some of the good fights that we've done in the past in my life. And some of those things have taken hold, which is nice to see. But wow, there's so much that we fought so hard for. And it's literally just given lip service now. It's not of any concern of the next generation. So if there's one thing I could say, just start letting it go. You know, I'm down to about, I'd say about 1 hour maximum, some days 0, being on Facebook. All other platforms are gone. Yes, YouTube is there. Obviously, we're on the channel. But I subscribe to no news services. Sure, there's the odd piece of that shows up. Not interested. And, you know, in short order, these things stop coming quite so readily, right? You can't get away from 100% of it. I understand that. And I'll quite happily receive my news third hand, fourth hand, fifth hand. I'm okay with that now. I really don't care. And, you know, there's enough going on in life in my own tribe than to start worrying about how the things of another tribe are important to them. There's too many people on the planet. We just can't get through it all. And honestly, that's why now I walk through the holes of life and I do my best to bounce off the crap. And I'll cite COVID as being an example of that. We decided very quickly on, early on in COVID, once we realized it was not going to be the zombie apocalypse, that, you know, there's going to be ways to just relish in the change. You know, we set up a group Facebook Messenger thing. We started to, you know, do a lot more things as family that, you know, if it wasn't for COVID, we might not have done, and we would have missed out on, you know, some of that family reconnecting stuff that you don't want to look back in life and realize that, you know, you missed out on spending that extra time later in life with those who are important to you. I got a crow that's sneaking up behind me here. I think it thinks I'm eating. So, yeah, that's what this old carcass is doing. I've decided that there are 2 countries for sure, and there's other travel to be done. And whatever holes present themselves, we will take them. India presented itself for 2019. Yippee! Plan was to go to Africa, Tanzania, 2020. Of course, that fell apart. But then Lynn and I just shifted our goals. Our goals stopped being about just visiting the Philippines and visiting family and doing all that. But, you know, now is the time. Let's build a house. Not going to be able to move around as easy in the Philippines, et cetera, et cetera. And, you know, we far exceeded our goals last year. Unbelievable. Lynn was an absolute machine on finding resources, keeping the costs down. This resource didn't work out, so she'd hit the phone and she'd find another resource. It was amazing to watch somebody who's not been in construction, how quickly she jumped all over this. Now, she used to buy and sell wines for a wine shop, so, you know, hitting the phone is not unusual for her from that perspective. But yeah, we've just decided to turn things on their head, and that just fits so nicely with walk through the holes of life, find out what holes are available for you to walk through that, you know, gets you away from a lot of the garbage that goes on in the world, because there's no two people alike. There's no sense in even trying, right? Stick with the tribe and enjoy your life. Enjoy it. Later, Gators. That's all I got for you. Please subscribe. Bye now. I'm going to go get Lynn because I hear the phone ringing. Bzz, 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 bzz.